The Senate gives a stern warning to government agencies and parastatals. I'm Linda Kibe, and you're welcome to the Gavel. Now, the Senate is threatening to withhold approval for the 2018 budget of any government parastatal which fails to submit a report of its audited account to the Auditor General of the Federation by May 2018. It was shocking to hear the chairman of the Committee on Public Accounts, Senator Mathew Urhogide, tell lawmakers that many government parastatals have not submitted their audit reports to the Auditor General of the Federation for many years, and in the case of some agencies, since they were set up.
Those that have not submitted audited reports since inception are 84.
The chairman of the Senate Committee on Public Accounts, Senator Mathew Urhogide, raises a critical issue on the floor of the Senate on March 7th. He is concerned that many government parastatals have refused to submit reports of their audited accounts to the Auditor General of the Federation.
All these months we have been trying to update, the list of companies or agencies of government that have submitted the audited accounts to the Office of the Auditor General. Of course, we have found out that over time, to date, they all refused. On their own, if they have to do what is statutorily required, is for them to go to the Office of the Auditor General. The Auditor General gives to them a list of external auditors. That's why we recommend that the boards, some of them will say, oh, we don't have boards. These agencies now will choose the external auditors who will audit their own accounts, and this report is now submitted to the Auditor General.
The Senate President could not believe that government agencies have been flouting this constitutional requirement.
Bank of Agriculture. They have never. And then I see EFCC that is meant to be in charge too. Are you sure what you're saying?
We are very sure. That's why we have made a recommendation to the Senate. EFCC is of the opinion that once they come to do budget defense, and then of course they talk about budget performance for the preceding year, that one is tantamount to audited accounts. So they don't want to submit accounts to the Auditor General. When the EFCC Act itself says that they have to submit their own audited accounts 6 months into the new financial year. So that's what we are saying. All the enabling acts, whether it is university teaching hospitals, whether it is EFCC, whether it is custom, if you go and see the law establishing them, it's very clear that they have to audit their account 6 months, and this account too must be sent to the Office of the Auditor General.
The Senate then took a resolution that it would withhold the 2018 budgets of government parastatals who by May 2018 do not submit their audited report to the Auditor General of the Federation.
To follow up on the issues raised by the Senate on the audit reports of government agencies and parastatals, we had an interview with the chairman of the Senate Committee on Public Accounts, Senator Mathew Urhogide.
The matter is a constitutional matter. And the part of the constitution that deals with this matter is Section 85. Section 85 clearly says that there's an Auditor General of the Federation who shall be appointed as dictated in Section 86, meaning it is the President. What that section says that the President appoints the Auditor General for the Federation subject to confirmation by the Senate. All right? Mm-hmm. Then if you go to subsection 2, it says that this man called Auditor General for the Federation shall audit account of the Federation, all agencies, parastatals, courts in the Federation, all right? And of course, missions, foreign missions, and all of them. Anything that is within the entity that is owned by government, okay, like the federal government, and then of course that is being managed, that is being sponsored through the funds of the Nigerian public, taxpayers' money or contribution or tax, okay, that this man, Auditor General, shall audit the accounts sent to him from all these agencies whose accounts have been audited. What that one means is this. If you touch Section 3, it's very clear that nothing in subsection 2 suggests that the Auditor General has to go to these agencies himself to go and audit these accounts. These agencies' accounts are supposed to be audited by external auditors. Okay? These agencies are at liberty to appoint their own external auditors who will audit their own accounts. All right? When they audit these accounts, these audited accounts are supposed to be submitted to the Auditor General for the Federation, who will now re-audit the audited accounts and make his comments. Again, these agencies, the Constitution says, you just cannot go and pick any external auditor. The Auditor General has a list of qualified auditors and auditing firms, from which, of course, you can choose anyone. So you just cannot go and take any auditor. All right? And of course, if you even check, the other financial regulations, it's even said that any agency that has used as an external auditor for about 15 years, you cannot keep using because everyone has its lifespan, okay? Or the time they can render service to you. So that list that is given to you for a list of qualified auditors from which you can appoint an external auditor, he will usually guide you, give you a guideline of how much you pay to these external auditors. So that is where they cross. Or the matter really is that. Is it the Auditor General that goes to audit this? No. He gives you a list from which you can choose external auditor. So and then that external auditor will now audit your own account. And that audited account, they submit audited account. They don't submit their accounts to the Auditor General for the Federation. They submit their audited accounts. So the whole business of taking or employing external auditor is a prerogative of the agencies, the parastatals.
Now, why have some of these agencies refused to meet the Auditor General of the Federation, to get, the list of reputable auditors to audit, their accounts? Why haven't they taken advantage of this opportunity?
There's no doubt that the objective really, is for them not to do the right thing, or not to be accountable, not to be transparent in